Hello, welcome, Cabin Share. Let's have a look at Monster Strike, and then this will be my first clear of the higher difficulty of a Gozetsu class quest. And then this is for Karuna, and then maybe for a lot of people this will be the first higher difficulty Gozetsu that people clear. I think the designers, they aimed for this because you can use this character of Karuna in Shangri-La, and then you can get Shangri-La and you can use her in Vita, and then you can go back and then use Vita in this Karuna quest. And so it's kind of designed similarly to Izanami, Kushinada Yamata Takeru, or the first Colossal quests, Avalon, Yunai Kanai, and who was the last one? Shambhala. Then part of the reason why this one is the easiest so far of the Gozetsu quests is because you don't really need limited characters. For Shangri-La, you really want like D'Artagnan or Moses or Raphael. Those are all limited characters. And then for Vita, you want Ono Komachi or Haitoku Pistols. But for here, probably the best character is Belphegor, the second character here, or Bedivere, the fourth character here. Then my first character is Marishten. He is my max luck. And then this was before I took off his sidekick, S++ Aveberry. I was really happy to get that on him, but it didn't turn out to be helpful here or in Armageddon, so I took it off of him. And then my third character is Dead Rabbits, who is a limited character, but actually maybe another Belphegor would be better. The reason why Belphegor is so good is because she has good attack, and then she has Water Slayer. A lot of the enemies in this mission, they have high HP, so her Slayer is going to come in real handy to take down guys. Same thing with Bedivere. He is a power type, so his attack is very high. He also has Dash, however, and then he has the Speed Up Bump Combo, which is very useful here. Because there are revival loops where we need to take down like 2 or 3 or even 4 guys in the same turn to make sure that they don't revive each other. Okay, I completely talked through the first 2 stages. On Dead Rabbits there, we saw that they had some question marks coming out of them. That's a new gimmick for this mission. If you hit your teammates while you have the question marks on, you will damage them. So you don't want to hit your teammates too often when you do have that. It's not so bad. You can, you know, take them down, or you can hit them, you know, maybe a couple times a turn. But you don't want to do more than that. And then at the beginning of this stage, we saw that we took down the 3 guys there at the bottom. 2 of them were the same, and then the third was a different type. But yeah, even though they are different types, they are all part of one revival loop. And then I think Bedivere is strong enough that he can one-punch all of those guys. Somebody like Marishten, maybe it takes 2 hits or more. So here the Krakens, they are a pair. And then yeah, we saw there that just the 1 hit from Dead Rabbits was not enough to get rid of that guy. But you know, we can do damage to them over the course of turns, and just lower it over time, and then take him down in the same turn later. That's another strategy you can use. And then these kind of ice-looking orbs will come out. If we take them down, they will activate the healing walls. Not the healing walls, the healing panels. Alright, and then it's just us and the mini-boss. As much as possible, we want to hit the weak point. Even though the boss's defense is lowered, still, it's kind of hard to get damage in there, so we do want to concentrate on the weak point if we can. So yeah, a little bit of damage when we're not hitting the weak point, but again, we want to hit the weak point. Okay, perfect. And then, yeah, there is wind as well. Sometimes it doesn't matter if you have no wind or not. In this quest, it is helpful. And then Bedivere has that as well, so... Okay, last stage before the boss sequence. This stage is pretty difficult, because there are the 4 Krakens out, and then we do want to take them all down in one turn. If we have any strike shots that give us speed up, it would be a pretty good idea to use them here. And I think I'm going to start to do that with Belphegor. If we look at Karuna, that center number, that is probably a very damaging attack, so we'll want to get rid of everybody in time so that we can take down the boss before that comes out. Alright, but we used a Belphegor strike shot, took down all of the little guys. Alright, and then we want to get rid of the lady there. I forget what her name is. But yeah, a lot of times as we take down all of the little guys, the mini-boss or the boss will move into a position where it's kind of easier for us to do damage to them. So here, obviously, we would like to get in between those weak points. And then there are oh, that was nice. There are a number of enemies where if you hit them, you will get speed up. So that will help us take down guys as well. Okay, boss sequence. Same thing here, we'll try to get rid of the Krakens all in one turn. I'm going to go for Bedivere first, because he'll give me the speed up, and then I was able to take him down. And then Marishten, he does have the recovery S. So if you can hit all of your guys on the same turn, he can get you back like maybe 15% of your life bar or something. Yeah, not a whole lot, but it's something. Okay, we'll get rid of the pair of guys. And I think here it's possible actually to do a match shot in between that orb and then the boss, and then maybe like skip gauges and then clear the mission. But I haven't been able to do that here yet. Okay, get some hits on the weak point. Critical hit, that is nice. And then also Bedivere had the confusion, so we didn't want to hit our teammates. Okay, a couple hits in the weak point, that's okay. But yeah, as you can see, when we are drawn in by that fan, by the wind, we're kind of put in a position where it's difficult to do damage against the boss. We basically have to, you know, shoot that kind of diagonal shot, bounce off the wall, and then come up. If we could, you know, start down where the heart panels are, then we could just do like a shallow angle up, and like a little bit to the left or the right, and then maybe get stuck on top of the boss. And that would be good damage. But we can't do that if we don't have null wind. Okay, so here we see the counterattack mark on the archer. I guess he would usually be part of a like a group, but here he's just alone. So we'll get rid of him, we'll get the defense down. And then we can take care of these two guys separately. They are not a revival loop. Okay, that's good. Okay, there goes the second. And as before, the boss will move into a position easier for us to do damage. But let's get rid of this pair first. Okay, that was perfect. I managed to find an angle where you could hit both guys twice. And then like come back, you know, get rid of the other guy. Alright, so let's get rid of the orb. Activate the healing panels. Boss moves again, and then we can kind of pinch on the right side. And then do good damage in between the wall and the boss there. Marishten does have confusion though, so yeah, we can see I did a bit of damage there to myself. And then I don't think I can go across the boss on the, just coming from the left. So I tried to go up and then down and then maybe end up on the right side of the wall, but that didn't work out. Alright, wind will draw in my guys, so they are not in good position to attack the boss. But let's see what we can do. Oh, that's pretty good. Alright, and then Bedivere, he has the null wind, so he's in a good position here. And there we go, great. Okay, here too we want to get rid of the trio of guys. This one's a little difficult because they're not close to each other, and they're not in like an easy angle. No, not quite. Oh well. And then the wind, yeah, it puts us in a bad position again. Alright, we'll try this angle. Let's see how that works. Whoops. Okay, a regular bound works in my favor, that's fine. But hitting the boss will give you the speed up. I think it's any character that has the counterattack mode will give you the speed up. Okay, let's get rid of the orbs. Let's see if we can also get rid of the lady there. I forgot what her name is. Dragon, princess something or other? I don't know. Okay, orbs are gone. Okay, Bedivere will get rid of her. And boss will move in. And then here I got flashbacks to all of the times I got hit stops using Marishten's strike shot. But here there's just enough, there's too much room in between that top wall and Karuna. So the better angle would have been to just do a straight up and down. But it was useful to have that kind of small area because Marishten had the confusion. So if he hit his teammates he would have done damage. But since he was limited in where he could go, it didn't matter. And then Belfgor uses the strike shot, get the speed up, and then take down the boss. Alright, so that was my first clear of a Karuna. And I do have to get 10 drops of Karuna before I can really use her. And then I'll be a step closer to taking on Shangri-La. I am planning on pulling the New Year's Hatcher, and then I think Moses is in there. So maybe I can use Karuna and Moses together to clear Shangri-La. And then I can use Shangri-La and whomever to take down Vita. But those will be goals for next year, I think. So you can look forward to those. Okay, thanks for watching and we'll see you again. Take care.